Welcome to Faith Alive in 5, the 5-minute gospel. Now here's your host, DrFaye.
This month, we're discovering that faith is not something we simply believe, that faith is something we actually live. We live it out in our everyday waking, walking, talking lives. We live it out in our churches. We live it out in our communities. We live it out no matter where you are and what you're doing. You are living out your faith. This week's title, and it is the final message in our series, Faith is Something We Live. This title is Be the Light Where You Live. I love this so much because a light is a light. A small light in a dark place becomes brilliant. Yes? Matthew 5:16 says, let indicates you must give yourself permission. Allow your light to shine before others. Don't suppress it. Don't say, oh, I'm not qualified. Oh, I'm not good enough. You are good enough. So let your light shine before others that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. Because when you're doing good, God is present. He's present in your service. He's present when you show up and continue to show up and do the thing that you know to do, to offer your gifts, your talents. Sometimes it's just time, just being present. You don't know how valuable it is just to be in the room, just to be there. You don't have to speak. You don't have to raise your hand. You don't have to be on stage, but your presence matters. Many people want to make a difference in the world, but they don't know where to begin. So hopefully this Faith Alive in 5 series will help you to begin. Jesus gave a simple instruction. Let your light shine. Simple, right? Light does not argue with darkness. It just shows up. It simply enters the room and changes the atmosphere. You flip on the light switch, there you go. You do not have to wait for a national platform, a large audience, or a perfect opportunity to become a source of hope. You can begin where you live, right there. You can bring light into your home through patience. You can bring light into your workplace through integrity. You can bring light into your community through service. You can bring light into a difficult conversation through wisdom. You can bring light into someone's pain by listening without judgment. Faith is visible when it changes how we treat people. It is visible when we tell the truth. It's visible when we keep our promises. It is visible when we protect the vulnerable, encourage the discouraged, and create opportunities for others. Some people believe influence requires popularity. It does not. I know social media has caused us to think that way, but you can be an influencer right here in your own community, right there, wherever you're listening from. You can be an influence. Some people believe influence requires popularity. It does not. Influence begins whenever your choices affect another person. Your choices do matter because they do affect those that are around you. The way you speak to a cashier matters. The way you speak to the customer support on the phone. And I understand, I get it. Sometimes I've had to take a deep breath, hang up, go back in. The way you speak to a cashier matters. The way you treat your employees matters, employers. Don't be so condescending like you're on the throne and they're not. Only Christ is on the throne. Always remember that. The way you respond when someone makes a mistake matters. You cover people. You don't expose every little thing that someone does. I mean, if they're hurting people, seriously hurting people, then that's another story. The way you support your neighbors matters. Listen closely, take a deep breath, because I am helping you here today. Yes. So hear with both ears and the inner ear. The way you represent your community matters because people know you by your associations also. So when you go out from your community, no matter where you live, when you go out from your community, the minute you tell people you are from, fill in the blank, they make an association. They make a judgment call. And they decide how the people in that community are based on your representation. I know. Take a deep breath. Let that sit with you. Let that land there for a moment. The way you carry yourself matters. Light is not merely something you possess, it is something you release in the atmosphere. It's something you release in the earth. It's something you release in your circle. And sometimes the smallest light becomes the most noticeable because the surrounding environment is so dark. I find myself speaking so quickly on these broadcasts because I'm watching the clock and I'm teaching at the same time. So you guys have to just kind of flow with me. Matter of fact, you can go and listen again on our YouTube channel and also as we load them to the faithalivein5.com. But Faith Alive in 5 is a YouTube channel as well. So you can listen there if you didn't get it all this time, okay? So you may be the person who brings calm into confusion. You may be the peacemaker. You may be the person who brings honesty into a dishonest situation. Yes, you may be the calm in the midst of the storm. You may be the person who sees potential where everyone else sees a problem. I know I do. I always see potential in people. You may be the person who reminds a community that progress is still possible. I know I do. I'm like the greatest cheerleader, like rah, rah, ree, ree. Do not wait for someone else to create the atmosphere. You want to experience. You go ahead and create it yourself. Carry it with you. Bring encouragement, bring excellence, bring compassion, bring solutions, folks. Bring faith, bring all that God has graced you with. Your community does not need another person pointing out everything that is wrong. No. Remember in the Bible, so radio station, you guys grace me with this because I want to finish this, okay? Remember in the Bible when Moses came down from the mountain and he asked, who's on the Lord's side? Come up hither. You know, there has to be a separation at times that the people that are with you and the people who are against you. You got to know those that labor among you. We don't need any more people pointing out what is wrong in our town, in our city. We need people willing to participate in what can become right. If you're righteous, make it right. You do not have to change the entire world today, but you can change the environment around you. You can brighten one room. You can pick up paper off the street, encourage one person, support one business, solve one problem, share one opportunity. This is how light spreads. Go downtown, buy a cookie, buy a Coke, buy a cup of coffee. Let people know that you appreciate them being in your town. I love the way Cheetah Pink does, Glenda Rodriguez over there. When you walk in the door, she has this door chime that says welcome. I think it says welcome. And it's like, oh, okay, that someone is always there, even though, it's automated, but it's still very welcoming. So thank you, Glenda, for doing that. And you do not have to reach the whole world, but listen, you can change your environment. Begin by bringing light, hope, and solutions where your feet are planted today. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for listening to me. And thank you for carrying this message with you as you leave here today because it's extremely important. Don't forget to support. Go to faithalivein5.com. Thank you all so much for participating in helping to build a community by building the lives around us. Don't wait for a larger platform. Create the platform where you're standing. I'm Dr. Faye, and I will talk to you soon.